Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Roadcraft. We're here. We are working on some projects, so we have to prepare resources for the upcoming repairs. We need some slabs and we need some pipes. I also have this bridge to build, which is going to need some slabs so we can get a truck up to the top here. So we're going to have to do that. Where's my infrastructure? Bridges. We need 6 slabs for this. So I think we get started on that. We do have a bunch of slabs down here that we can use. So I think we grab the mule. Let's head down there and start moving some slabs. And then we're going to have to get some paving equipment up here. We're going to have to service this road up here to the gas plant so we can get convoys rolling up through here. So that is going to be a big project today that we're going to have to get started on. Because we do have some routes that need to be done. We got to run some electricity. And we just need a whole bunch of repair parts. So let's get started on that. Let me see, where is my mule at? I believe you're over here, yes. But yes, I did miss stream last Wednesday. Or Tuesday, I should say. Tuesday. But that's okay. I was having some more connection issues on Monday, which is kind of a little frustrating. So I was like, let's just take the day off, let everything kind of settle down, and we'll come tackle it again next week. That's what we're doing. It is Sojourn time. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and head back to the garage. And we're going to move this truck over to the other garage so that we can get down to where those pre-made slabs are. And we'll get some use out of those. We do need to get 6 of them loaded up and taken over there for the bridge. So I don't know if I want to do 2 trips of 3 or if I just want to send it and say, hey, we're going to bring all 6 at once. We can probably get away with that. It's not the worst terrain getting over there. I totally missed the garage entrance while I'm just yapping away over here. Go ahead, just refuel. And we'll go ahead and retain into the garage. Alright, let's head over to the other garage. Let's grab the mule. Alright, let's head on down to our slabs. We're also going to need to scrap a bunch of pipes as well. We do have to get 11 pipes set up and a few more slabs, so I kind of want to take an inventory stock, see what's over here of pre-made slabs. We get those moved around and just kind of go from there. So let's go ahead and park the truck down here. we should be able to just load the slabs right into the truck here. Might be a little trickier than I thought it would be to actually get this loaded onto the truck, but it is at a very strange angle, isn't it? Oh, we got it. Oh, there's one loaded up. Let's go ahead and get some more. Here, bring it back just a little bit. There we go, that's 2 loaded up nice and neat. I should have rotated around the other way, but that's okay. Let's see what we got over here. Slab number 3. I was wondering if I'd have been better off just dropping them and loading them with the mule crane. Oh, there we go. That's number 3. These others should be a little easier to load because I don't have to like fit them into the bed. They just have to get, you know, kind of close. It's done. That's 4. I just need to fit 2 more on this truck. Then we'll be able to go get that bridge done. That should leave us with 3 slabs, it looks like, which is something we'll be able to work with. Number 4. I'm very curious to see how these are actually going to load up here, but was that 4 or was that 5? I got 5. We got 5, so we just need 1 more. Go. Last one to load up. Alright, that is all 6, and that leaves us with 3 slabs? We got 3 slabs left over. So that is perfect. I will come up with a use for these 3 slabs in a moment. For now, we have a bridge that needs to be built. Let's go ahead and make our way up to that bridge. Yeah, these slabs really aren't stacked on here that great, but I think it's going to work out just fine. But we're actually going to start off by getting something done. So how about that? We're going to be able to get this bridge built. We're going to be able to get the truck up to the excavation area. And everything's going to work out just fine. Or not! Oh no, why did I do that? I unpacked. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? That was a terrible idea. Why did it tip? I was going a little too fast, I guess. Need some motor. Can you give me anything at all? No. No, we're just completely sunk. Okay. Well. Alright. We have an adventure on our hands. We're going to go ahead and grab you. Yeah, I was sitting here just like, oh, everything's going great. We got the cargo loaded up. We're just gonna get this done. We're gonna get this done, and then nope, I made a new problem for myself. That's what I do best, I guess. Well, time to go fix the problem. That's all we can do is fix the problem. Fortunately, we're in like a decent place to actually fix this problem, so shouldn't be too bad. Get that boom extended. We're just going to hook it right up to the truck and pull it right over. That is a problem solved, and that'll actually give me a chance to load this up a little better. It was kind of hard loading it up with the sky crane, so let's go ahead and just get all these slabs loaded back up again. Goes number 3. That was one of my easier mistakes I've had to fix. Probably just a little too much on the concrete slabs, but I also wasn't driving cautiously like I should be with this much concrete slab. It also just wasn't really loaded correctly. It was just kind of off balance. And led to the tipping situation in that sharp corner there. So we'll get these loaded up a little better. They'll be a little bit more balanced. Kind of manually loading them myself this time. You just over that way. That's a little bit more centered there. Alright, now we continue. Alright, so we are taking these actually to the concrete slabs facility, because behind it I have a bridge set to be built. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to build the bridge, and it is kind of like a one-off utility bridge that's like just going to be used for this task. So I think what I'll actually do is once we have the bridge built, I think I'll tear it down and we'll bring these slabs back up over to storage. I think that'll work out good. So that is what we are going to do. Hold on, jerk. Hold on. What the heck is that? Excuse, that's not the bridge I wanted. Why is it? Oh, that is not the bridge I wanted. That didn't work out at all how I wanted that to go. Alright, let's try. Oh, that is as far as it goes, huh? Let me try. So that's just gonna sit there kind of funny looking, huh? this might do it. Hold on. I put you right here. Oh no. Why is it doing that? That is not good. That I don't want it to do. That is not ideal. What if I start the bridge? No, I'll start the bridge up here. I think I gotta go a little bit further down, because I think the problem is it's like maxing out the bridge length. So I'm getting these just like weird angles on this bridge. Okay, we're gonna try bridge from this side up to the top. No, it's still... Why is it doing that? That's not what I want at all. I don't want this, like... It keeps putting this, like, lip. I just earned some reward points. Why is it... I've never seen the bridge do that before. I'm not exactly sure what's going on there with that, but... Why is... I don't know what I can do to get rid of that lip that it's trying to do there. You see what I mean? It just keeps wanting to do this, like, lip. Right? And then if I go look at it, like, I can't utilize that bridge. Because it won't go down to the ground level. Unless I tried the larger concrete bridge. That does the same thing. I don't... I am very, very confused. I don't know why my bridges are not bridging the way they're supposed to. Because when I place the bridge, it's like kind of up in the air here. And it's not necessarily sitting flat in line with the ground. Unless it's an issue where I can't actually build a bridge below a certain level of terrain, maybe. So in order to do that, it would have to be like up here to there. No, because that still leaves me with this weird lip. And I can't use a bridge. And that bridge is too low anyway. So the wooden bridge, right? It still kind of does the same thing. I don't know. What if I try here to here? Is that going to work? No, it's still got this weird lip. Like, it's got this, like, bump. Like, this would be perfect if it was actually coming down flat over here. Because that's still got... It's just doing this weird lip thing where it doesn't quite want to be a bridge, a ramp to get up here. Unless can I build a bridge up to the other bridge? And that might actually work. That might work. Just move this over. No, it's not, because it's still... I am not sure what's going on. I have not seen this before with the bridges. Why will it not... Why is it not doing a flat connection? Like, it's not letting me flatten it down to the ground. Like, it just keeps doing this, like, up above the ground type deal, and that just makes it completely useless as a bridge. Wait, this might... Aha! We got a flat spot now. There's a bit of a gap. Okay, I can work with this. I think I can work with this, actually. It's going to be kind of sketchy, but I think I can work with that. What I need to do now is I need some concrete, which we're at the concrete factory. So if we can get us a concrete slab whipped up real quick, we can use that bridge, we can get the truck up there, everything will be okay. And I think there's some concrete scrap down here that we can salvage. Is there any that's in just better places than that? Or, wait, is that a full slab? That might be a full slab. Yeah, hold on, that is a very full slab. Can I reach it? I don't believe I can, and I'm not really eager to drive down here. Because I'm worried about this happening. Come on, come on. Oh, no, 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 no! Ah! Why wouldn't you just turn around? All I needed was a slab. That's all I needed was one of these slabs. Okay. I'm very mad at this bridge right now. And this doesn't make anything better. We're gonna go... And we're gonna go fix this. At least with this, I'll be able to go just grab a slab out of there, and then we're just gonna be done. But that's frustrating. That is beyond frustrating. But it is what it is, you know. I made the mistake of going down there. I shouldn't have gone down there. I thought I didn't go down far enough, but apparently I did enough to drop the wheels off the ledge, so we'll just go fix it. We are in the fixing business after all, so. You know, I'm telling you, like, I was so looking forward to getting back to Sojourn, because Deluge has been a bit of a nightmare, and Sandswept has become a very frustrating puzzle, but every time I've loaded up Sojourn, it's been just chill. Like, we're just relaxing and moving through the map, and this is the opposite of that right now. And do this little side objective, but hey, on the bright side, we're gonna have a ton of concrete. So, because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use these bridges. We're gonna get up there, and then once I get that done, I'm going to just deconstruct the bridges. And then we'll just repurpose that concrete elsewhere. Because I don't anticipate I'm gonna have to go back up there a third time. We've already went up there once for the scouting deal, and now we're bringing a cargo truck up there. And then we still have a big road project that we have to do as well. So hopefully we can get these concrete bridges taken care of. So if we get these bridges taken care of, we can get the concrete done. That'll be... Oh, why do I keep hitting things? Alright. We get the concrete bridges taken care of. I'm like a broken record right now. I keep repeating myself because I keep interrupting myself with my own mistakes. We get the concrete bridge done. We surplus the materials to the base when we're done with the bridges. And then we start on a road. That's what we do. We start on the road. We'll get the road done, we'll get the routes done. And then it's a matter, we'll have to, we gotta run a power line, and then we gotta scrap some metal pipes. And we're gonna have the concrete done. I've already got most of the concrete in storage. We got 5 of 9. So by the time we get all this bridge shenanigans done, I will have all the concrete we need. Just a matter of moving it to storage. The metal is going to be a different problem. And whoa, hold on. That was not the turn I was supposed to make. Busy yapping and not paying attention to where I'm trying to go. Alright, so we're just going to get around the corner here. I tell you, rescuing trucks out of a ditch was not what I had on the agenda for today, but you know what? We live vicariously. We go on adventures. Adventures happen. Trucks fall into ditches. They fall into remnants of an explosion. It just kind of happens, you know. It's not the end of the world. It just, you know. I'm going to get myself into trouble with this thing, but... I think that's an easy fix. We'll get the mule out of here. We'll get the concrete slab loaded up. Everything's gonna work out. We're going to need a different angle for this. That should save us from tipping the crane over trying to get the mule out of here. No, 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 no. Um, I'm gonna try from the other way, maybe. Having all that weight forward, maybe that'll probably be what we need. I think it's more of a weight and physics problem at the moment. Trying to this flipped around. Hold on. It's getting somewhere now. There we go. We just needed to get it up off that ledge first. There we go. One mule out of the canyon. I need to grab one of these slabs. That's what I need to hit next. Hopefully I can reach one of these. Yep, we can get this one. Perfect. Alright. Everything is starting to come together now. Good enough. Let's get away from this ditch. I do not want to come down there anymore. I don't want to deal with the ditch. I don't want to deal with any of that. Nope. Not you. Wrong mule. Alright. Okay, we have some kind of a bridge here. Just gonna park the mule right here. We'll go grab the other mule. I'm gonna have to move the crane again. Okay, now we can finally climb the mountain. Well, let's just see how this goes. We do have a little bit of a gap between the bridges, but I think that is the best it's going to be. if I have the fuel to actually get up to where I need to go with this thing. Let me just go ahead and track that. Got to cross. Oh, come on. Just go forward. There we go. Alright, we made it up. Now we just need to get through here. Get through all these rocks. Oh, there we go. That's done. Perfect. Alright.
These guys aren't big on wasting time. That dig is large enough to hide a pyramid. No wonder they needed that truck. Something tells me we're going to be hearing more from them. That could keep things interesting.
Okay. Now it's time to phase 2 of the plan. Go ahead and delete these bridges out. There we go. Let's get all these slabs loaded back up. We'll take them back to storage. And then we're done with these for now. That'll be the concrete slab step of the project done. You get these 3 loaded up. Oh, is the stream crapping out again? Alright, I think we're on our way, but I seem to be having issues with frame drops again. Is not my network speed this? Oh no, there it goes. What is going on? But this has been going on for weeks with the network issue. All right. Let's go ahead and take these over to storage. Hopefully it levels itself off again. It did earlier. I'm gonna have to figure something out here, because this is just, it's unacceptable and it's frustrating, and I'm sorry to you guys watching right now how choppy and frustrating the stream is getting right now. It normally is not like this. It has been like this for weeks now. I have been plagued with this random, just complete loss of my upload speed when I'm trying to stream, and I don't know exactly what's causing that, and it's been getting really frustrating. I've been back and forth with my ISP several times to try to fix this issue, and it sounds like I need to reach out to them again, because I can't stand this. I am just like, I want to be able to just like sit down, have a stream, have a good time, and then I just get plagued by network issues when I'm trying to do that. It's getting old at this point, because like I have stuff I want to do, right? Like I have stuff that I want to do on the stream. We have Roadcraft to play, and it's just not like I'm upset on your guys' behalf, because more than anything, this is making an unenjoyable experience for you guys when the network is lagging like this. And that's what I care about the most, is making sure you guys have a quality stream, some quality entertainment to view. And when this is happening, this is not not a fun time. It's not a fun time right now. I'm hoping it just stabilizes itself. It did earlier. It did earlier. And now it looks like it's fine. Okay, we're good. It's back up. It's fine. I'm just ranting about... Well, it was slowing down. It was stopping. But hey, we're good now. So, I don't know if you guys could hear me at all during all the slowdowns. But hey, welcome in. I appreciate everybody stopping by to watch some Roadcraft gameplay tonight. This has not been the shining moment of my Roadcraft career tonight. We've made a lot of mistakes and a lot of frustrations trying to solve a problem that wasn't really working that well with those bridges. But hey, we did it. We got it working. We're getting ready to move on to the next project once I get these slabs dropped off. So all right, let's see. Alright, this whole project has taken way too long, but it is done. We now have slabs in storage. That was the wrong drop-off box. I gotta bring them to this one. There we go. We got 12 slabs in storage. So, we got a lot of slabs. Okay, so the next objective is going to be these routes right here. We got a route from here to the Canyon gas holder, and we also have a route over here to the Oasis gas holder. Now, what we need to do is pave this. This right here needs to be paved all the way up through here in order to get those routes done. A lot of this is going to have to be paved pretty much in order to do that, which that's going to be a huge project. Whereas we do have a sand quarry right here, though, which is going to be a tremendous help. But that is going to be a very long, large project. So what we need to start doing is we got to go ahead and grab the bicycle, big dump truck. And that is the first thing we're going to have to start doing, is we got to get the sand down. I'm going to knock this tree over just for some more turnaround space. Oh, we're back? Okay. Alright, we're back. There was some kind of hesitation there. Not network related this time. That was just a slight hesitation, so. I'm wondering if there's something goofed up with OBS. When I'm done with this stream, I'm going to try to reconfigure OBS a little bit better. I mean, I've been streaming for a long time, and I've been using the same stream settings. You know, I do have a better dump truck. I did purchase a better dump truck. I don't know why I'm still using the rusty one. We're going to go ahead and park this one in the garage and go grab my better dump truck. I did buy that on one of the other maps, so that does make sense why I don't have it on this map. Let's go ahead and make our way over to the garage. We'll put this dump truck in storage. We'll grab the better dump truck. Alright, here we are. Let's go ahead and put this dump truck away. And we'll go ahead and grab this one. And this is going to work out great. We've got the fuel at the garage here. We've got the quarry nice and close. Be able to go just right on over here. We're just going to pave all of this sand right here. There we go. That's a good start. That is a very good start. We're going to have to grab the dozer so we can actually flatten this, but for now, I think that's a great start. And there's our quarry right here, so... And what's going on? Why? Again. Alright. This is ruining my day. How is it? It's just up and down. It's up and down. Alright. I am sorry, guys. I'm going to have to call it here. This is a bummer. I don't know if this is coming through. I need to make sure this is good before I actually start streaming again. So I'll catch you guys later.